welcome to a new episode of Resolute Fitness. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, it is the 12th of February here in Houston. At the moment, it's a cold, cloudy day, which is a rarity here in Houston, but never mind. But I digress. On the 5th of March, I'm going to be taking part in the David Goggins 4x4x48 challenge, and I'll explain exactly what that is in a minute. But first things first, I wanted to do this last year. Goggins posted about it on his Instagram, but unfortunately I was sick. So I was sick sort of the back end of February and then early March, which completely sort of wiped me out. So I was never able to do it. So this year he posted on his Instagram a couple of weeks ago and then reposted sort of some more specifics about it. So I thought this year, give it some careful consideration and yeah, decided to do it. Now, like I said, I'm based in America. David Goggins is doing it on the West Coast, so the challenge starts at 8 p.m. his time. My friend Dave has said he's wanting to do it. He's based in Spain, so he's took the Friday and Monday off work, so it gives him a little bit of room sort of leading up to it, and then obviously recovering afterwards. So the challenge, like I said earlier, is 4x4x48. So that basically means that every 4 hours, for 48 hours, you need to run 4 miles. Now, he said obviously people are different abilities in terms of sort of running, and 4 miles might be a lot. So he sort of says, and I'll probably put a little video in there. I might do it now.
The second annual 4x4x48. For some of you who don't know what that is, basically you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. Some of you out here don't like running, can't run, you have bad knees, bad hips, bad ankles. Walk. Do whatever you can do, in that period of time when you're supposed to be working out. So that being said, a lot of you out here did it last year. It was a huge success. Make sure that you have, like logistics set up. There's going to be times at night when you run at 4 o'clock, in the morning, midnight, different times,
Okay, so hopefully you've seen a little bit of the video, but he says basically if walking is a challenge for you, then walk sort of 30 to 40 minutes. The 40 minutes, obviously, that's how long on average it's probably going to take most people to do the running. And yeah, if you can't do the walking, you don't want to do the running, you want to do something else, a rower or on a bike or whatever it is. But basically, you just need to exercise every 4 hours. But the version that I'm going to be doing, that I'm attempting, and the same with Dave, is the 4 miles. So that's certainly going to be interesting. I put it all on the board earlier to see how exactly it looks. So for me, I'm starting Central Time over here in America, so it'll be 10 o'clock my first run, and then 2 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, and so on and so on. And obviously it's going to become difficult with a little sort of sleep deprivation, but the reason why I want to do it, certainly this year with everything that's been going on with COVID and stuff, I've not had the chance to do sort of any CrossFit competitions or anything like that, and I kind of miss sort of preparing for something, and the sort of a little bit of escapism for the weekend will be nice and break up the routine and all that good stuff. We might be doing it for charity. We're not decided yet. I think Dave's sort of in charge of that. I said I'd be game if he can set it up, so I'll keep you posted on that, but we're not 100% sure there yet. Other than that, my plan is leading up. I'm going to carry on with the workouts that I do here, sort of in the apartment. But I'm gonna probably map out a few different 4-mile routes around here, and then I might also there's an apartment gym next door, and it's like right down the corridor from me, so it's really convenient. But I might do the sort of really late night ones. I don't like going to the gym at the moment with everything with COVID and stuff. So, but nobody will be in that gym past sort of 9 o'clock. So I might just do the evening ones there, a little bit sort of safer as well. Because again, there's no real street lights here. Depending on where you sort of live, like it just goes pitch black. So that is the plan with the challenge so far. Now, who is David Goggins? So obviously some of you might not know who he is, so I'll just explain my sort of story and how I got into that if you're interested. If you're not interested, then you're just here to see what the challenge was, then that's fine. But from this point onwards, I'm just going to sort of, again, talk about my sort of how I sort of got into this like David Goggins world, if you like. Okay, so around 2015, I came over to California to sort of coach soccer, and at the time I was coming to an end of playing soccer, and the sort of couple of years leading up to that point, I became sort of very comfortable. I wasn't happy with where sort of my fitness was, and I wasn't happy with my body, and wanted like a new challenge and to push myself. Met a friend over there in California and started a completely different regime. He was very much into his running, and he didn't eat a whole lot, to be honest. It was like super clean, and I just followed along with that. It was easier for me. So we did a lot of track work, we did a lot of cross country trail running, which was very different to what I had been used to. I was used to going into the gym and doing like 3 sets of 8 and doing like a bro session, basically chest press, biceps. But again, I kind of got a little bit bored and sick and tired of that training, so came out and we were doing a lot of running. And he was also into sort of CrossFit, but it was CrossFit with lighter weights, and it wasn't CrossFit. I lost quite a lot of weight. I was down to like 180, and I might put a little picture in there. Fast forward a year from there, I started to get more and more into pushing myself, and I had become extremely fit at that point. So it was becoming harder to tire myself, and I used to enjoy that feeling of exhaustion, because I felt like it just helped me sort of sleep and relax, and it would get myself out of my own head, which was very important at the time. So I started to do, like, search out really difficult long workouts. So I used to go on, well, I still do, go on Wadwell, and there was a collection of workouts called Painstorm, designed by a Scottish guy, and they were very long, over an hour, and they were tough. So again, it was sort of a long grind. Some guy just keeps walking past with his music blasting. So yeah, they were like long grind workouts, and from there started to search out other ones. And by that time, I had started the YouTube channel, and the aim of the YouTube channel was to do sort of like the 10 toughest workouts that I could do, and sort of show to people that if you've got like the right mindset, your body will be able to do it. And so that's how the like 1,000 burpees challenge came about. And then through searching out these workouts, David Goggins' name started to pop up more and more, and found his sort of Instagram account. And one of the challenges that he did was this 1 mile tractor tire flip. So the video was in sort of 2 parts on his Instagram, and it's like a sandy scrubland area, and he was doing tire flip, and he gets interviewed by I don't know if it's like a girlfriend or friend or wife or whoever it is, and she asked him, said, somebody's just asked, like, why are you doing it? And he just said, I don't know, it's gonna do something to me. I don't know what, but it's gonna do something. So I thought, right, I was a member at CrossFit at the time, and they had tractor tyres next to the wall. So I went there one Sunday, smashed out the 1 mile tyre flip. And that was sort of the gateway into the world of David Goggins. So when I was able to do that 1 mile tyre flip, and I sort of put that on YouTube, and then I started to find other workouts that people had posted of his. So they had found them on his like Facebook and put them onto YouTube and stuff like that. So during sort of COVID, I've been doing quite a few of his sort of workouts, and then also last year it was this 4x4 48 challenge. Now he's done a few running ones in the past, like he did a 100 miler, stuff like that. Oh, I should say as well, like he also went on to the Joe Rogan podcast, and I think when he did that, that's when he like blew up and started to get a lot more reach and became a lot more sort of popular with more mainstream sort of people. So again, like his material started to become more and more accessible. So yeah, he's done a lot of sort of endurance stuff. He did a pull-up, got in the Guinness Book of Records for the most pull-ups, and did one for push-ups and stuff like that. So I've wanted to do one of his running ones for a while, but the 100 miler has always been appealing to me to try and do that. But I think in order for me to do the 100 miler, I need to sort of dedicate myself to a little bit more running and less of the workouts that I've been doing. But I'm still really enjoying the workouts that I do, so I don't really want to sacrifice them, to be honest, at the moment. So one day in the future, that is on the cards. So that's pretty much it, really. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. So this weekend, got a few weeks until March, and then I'm going to be doing that. So if you are interested and want to sort of link in with me to do that, then the more the better. I'm going to, not decided how I'm going to do it yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do set a load of live streams up in YouTube. So then that will allow me just to kind of point and shoot. And I think I'll be able to do that on my phone as well. So I'll be able to just go live through the phone signal, so we're not relying on Wi-Fi, and just do it. And I think that's going to be best. I think it's going to help me as well to just keep me going. I'll also film on the camera as well and do a video afterwards. But I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be challenging, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, that's the 4x4x48 challenge. All the details on this are going to be down below. Yeah, any questions, any comments, fire away. I know this isn't for everybody. I know it's not necessarily the most healthiest thing to do, to run sort of that distance, but it's a challenge. It's meant to make you tired, and it's meant to push you a little bit. And like I said, I feel as though that I need that at the moment. It's, again, we're all in the sort of the same boat. It's a tricky situation at the moment, and we're all sort of sick and tired of COVID. So this will be a welcome sort of 48-hour break from the COVID world, and just worry about recovering, eating, drinking, and covering that distance. All right. thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. Like I said, it helps the channel, just helps the channel sort of grow and all that good stuff. And yeah, I want to keep doing it. I enjoy it. Right, bye. Thanks for watching. Boom.